First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And a sincere salutation to the Akim pushing his truth and sincerity by Shem Rokakwadash. If possible, I would like to do a response video to this video done by the two elder brothers in Dallas, Texas. You know, Yashawamba and the other brother being Ariala. Okay. And the video that they did was order and etiquette in the camps. Okay. And, you know, as always, these two brothers, you know, brought out some very beautiful edification. You know, they admonished, you know, brothers in the Great Millstone camps to have order. And when you go into that word order, it means character, okay, and etiquette, okay, and that's very much of a truth. You know, when you come into this knowledge, okay, you know, the Lord's not just choosing anybody. The Lord's choosing, you know, the best of their kind. Okay, so, you know, when you come into the knowledge, you know, you have to have etiquette. You know, you have to have a certain way about yourself. You know, you have to conduct yourself with class. Okay. And so these brothers went into many different points. Okay. And if you haven't watched this video, go ahead and watch it. You can find it on the Remnant Saved 144 channel. Okay. But the video that I'm going to do, this video here, is going to be entitled Paul's Words to the Thessalonians. And I was reading in the book of Thessalonians, you know, the words of Paul, and basically he had some words of conduct for the Thessalonians. So, Lord willing, this will be edifying. I want to start here in the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. It says, "For yourselves, brethren, know our entrance in unto you, that it was not in vain." Okay, and if you're in this truth and you have been taught by the elders, you know, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, you know, it wasn't in vain. You know, you've learned many mysteries pertaining to the kingdom of the Most High. It says, "But even after that we have suffered before and were shamefully entreated, as ye know, at Philippi, we were bold in the Most High to speak unto you the gospel of the Most High with much contention." And, you know, the apostles have spoken about how, you know, they were shamefully entreated, okay, you know, before they started a Great Millstone through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and how they're and we see that they're still bold to speak the gospel of the Most High, okay, even though they have suffered contention, just like Paul did at you know, at Philippi, him and Silas. Okay, so, you know, through the Spirit we know that, you know, we are assured of the men whom we are learning from. Okay, so you know, brothers have to be assured, okay, that you know, you're learning from the apostles that the Heavenly Father set up. Okay, and the things that they say unto you, the elders, okay, they say it out of experience. They say it out of wisdom, you know. So it says, "For our exhortation was not of deceit, nor of cleanness, nor in guile." Okay, and that's of a truth. Okay, the example, you know, the encouragement, the admonishments, the doctrine, you know, it was never of deceit, you know, nor of uncleanness, nor in guile, because, you know, you got camps out there they do that. Okay, you got camps out there that they encourage their members to be deceitful. They push a deceitful doctrine. Okay, things that are not according to the scriptures. You know, mainly the, you know, the MOTB, which is, you know, one of the greatest prophecies that you need to look out for. Okay, that you need to stay clear of, right? But they go ahead and teach it anyway. You know, they don't push the Most High's name. They say that we don't have it. There's camps that do that. Okay, and some, you know, many teach uncleanness. Okay, you know, that you could have sex on the Sabbath, you know, and that you can do many other things that are not, you know, that are not clean, right? It says, "nor in guile," right? You know, the brothers, you know, and the apostles, the elders, they never speak in guile. You know, it's never deceitful with them. It's never, you know, it's never trickery. You know, and so, you know, these are the things that we have to do. You know, the Apostle Paul wrote of these things. You know, yeah, you know, they never spoke in duplicity. You know, in you know, throwing indirectly or using a trickery cunning, craftiness, none of those things, deception, none of those things, right? So either should we. It says, but as we are, Slaki, but as we were allowed of the Most High to be put in trust with the gospel, even so we speak. And the apostles are always saying that, hey, this is not of us. The Lord trusted us with the gospel, so we speak these things. Not as pleasing men, but the Most High which trieth our hearts, right? The apostles, they're not men pleasers, man. They give it to you straight. Okay, they serve Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. They're not doing it for eye service, or men pleasing, and we shouldn't either. Okay, it says, for neither at any time we used we flattering words, as ye know, nor a cloak of covetousness, the Most High is witness. Okay, and the apostles never use flattering words. They don't try to big themselves up or bigging anyone up, for filthy lucre. They're not covetousness. They never coveted, anything from anybody, and neither should we. Okay, we should not use flattering words. The scriptures tell you, and I think it's the book of 2 Peter. It tells you, that some people, they have men in admiration for gain. There's men who will feign to admire you and flatter you just to get things out of you. Okay, the apostles, they never did that. Okay, Apostle Paul never did that. Never used a cloak of covetousness. Okay, they never masked or feigned to be anything so that they could get so they could take from others, money or anything from that was somebody else's. It says, nor of men sought we glory, neither of you. Okay, right, and we should not seek glory. Okay, in this truth, we should not seek to be glorified. We should not try to exalt ourselves, right? It says, neither of you nor yet of others, when we might have been burdensome, as the apostles of Hamashiach. Okay, so as they were sent, Paul speaking, as we were apostles, we didn't seek glory. Okay, not of believers, not of others. Okay, when they were basically teaching the word, as the apostles, it says, but we were gentle among you. This is one of my favorite verses. It says, but we were gentle among you, even as an earth cherisheth her children. You see, and that's the thing. When you really look at the apostles, man, they're gentle men, man. They're humble. Okay, but they do give it to you straight. And they're not afraid to rebuke. They don't, they don't candy coat nothing. You know what I'm saying? And neither should we. We should always speak, straight up to one another, man. You see, especially if you've been in the camp and been with brothers for a long time, there shouldn't be no beating around the bush, man. Things should be straight. When brother gives it to you straight, you shouldn't act like you don't know what he's talking about, or you don't see this. If you see something going on, man, hey, act like you know. but nonetheless, we have to be gentle. Okay, amongst each other, and even unto those who are sitting on the outside of the camp and watching. It says, even as a nurse cherisheth her children, right? A nurse cherisheth her children, man. That's how the Apostle Paul was. That's how the apostles are, and the elders and the brothers who put a good example. That's how they are. This is word nurse.
Strong's G 5162. Thrafas.
Nurse. It says nourisher. Right, man. You're here to give the word and edify. You're here to feed the lambs of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. As a nurse nourisheth her children, man. With milk and then meat, building brothers up. This is how we're supposed to be, not hiding the doctrine or not wanting to teach, and things of that nature. It says, so being affectionately desirous of you, we were willing to have imparted unto you, not the gospel of the Most High only, but also our own souls. You see? So the Apostle Paul is saying here, being affectionately desirous of you. Hey, a true man of the Lord desires, fruit, that the house may be filled. That's what we're here. We're here to labor. We're here to turn many to righteousness, man.
Strong's G 2442. Hamairomai. Hamairomai.
To
Thayer's
desire,
lexicon.
long for, especially the longing
Himairo.
of love.
Himairo.
Salakia. Yearning, what does it say here down here? It says a yearning of uncertain affinity, to long for. Right? You know, the apostles long for knowing that you know, you brothers are in the faith, doing the right thing, that you're growing, you're being charitable, you're walking orderly, okay, you're upholding the conduct that has been shown unto you. Even in the video, these two brothers said, hey man, you know, or no, we're not trying to sit on the high horse, but you know, we don't want to see nobody get casted out or whatever, but you know, take heed. And they speak from experience, man. Okay? So, you know, brothers, you know, who are in you know, of lesser experience, you know, we must take heed. Right? So, being affectionately desirous of you, we are willing to have imparted unto you not the gospel of the Most High only, but also our own souls, because ye were dear unto us. You see? So, you know, the apostle Paul saying, you know, not only would he have imparted into you the gospel, but also our own souls, man. They would have gave their life for brethren, because they were dear unto us. They cared about the believers. They cared about the body of Yahweh B'Shem Yashai, and so should the members. The members of Great Millstone should care about one another, you know, their elders, and as well as those who believe. You know, that's the spirit you have to be in. You know, not an every man for himself spirit. Okay. What does it say here in the NLT? We loved you so much that we shared with you not only the Most High's good news, but our own lives too. Yeah. Yeah, you know, love the brothers, you know, even if you have to give your life.
Strong's G 3330. Metadidomi.
To give over.
Metadidomi.
To impart. Down here, what does it say in the Strong's definition? To give over, share, give, impart, right? You know, you are sharing your life with somebody, man. You know, this is like a relationship. You know, you're imparting your time, you know, to you know, virtually strangers, man. So, you know, you have to make you have to make it pleasant, you know, for others, man. Your company, you know. For ye remember, brethren, our labor and travail, for laboring day and night, because we would not be chargeable unto any of you. Let's see. You know.
Strong's G 1912. Epibarreo. Epibarreo.
What does it say down here? To be expensive to. Okay. Be chargeable, to overcharge. See, and that's the thing. Okay. The apostles, you know, of Great Millstone, hey, they work, they labor and travail, you know, night and day. They have jobs, you know. Many have called the apostles Bumalites, you know, but that's not true. The apostles work, right? Because they don't want to be chargeable unto any of you, even though, you know, they you know, it's lawful for them to get, you know, money, you know, tithing. That's lawful, but nonetheless, you know, apostles always have the spirit of not being a burden, and either should brothers, man. Either should brothers not, you know, be in the camps, you know, living with other brothers and not paying them money, not, you know, not paying rent, not you know, giving back, you know, not paying tithes, not, you know. Scriptures say charity shall cover a multitude of sins, you know, and charity is not only money, you know, it's also being a brother and having good conduct and teaching and long suffering and being there for brothers, but nonetheless, you know, yeah, we have to work. The scriptures say, if any don't work, he should not eat. You see? It says, we preached unto you the gospel of the Most High. Ye are witnesses, and the Most High also, how holily and justly and unblameably we behaved ourselves among you that believe. And that's the thing. You know, that this is key right here. This is key. This scripture right here, 1 Thessalonians 2:10, you know, everyone must strive to be holy, justly, and unblameable, okay? And behave yourselves, okay? You know, that's how you behave yourselves among the body, amongst believers, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's very key, because at sometimes there's trespasses. You know what I mean? But there's scriptures on what to do when you trespass. But just showing you how great Paul was, and the apostles, they have a very good report. You see, the apostles have behaved themselves. When you really look into their behavior, and when you watch them and how they move, they really have a outstanding behavior. Because this is something that we have to try to achieve, try to attain in this knowledge, right? It says, as ye know how we exhorted and comforted and charged every one of you as a father doth his children. Okay. And a father, what does a father do to his children, man? He admonishes them. Okay. And he chastises them as well. He also exhorts and comforts. Okay. And charges, right? Lays down instructions, lays down commands. And this is what is done in the camps. There's order. Okay. But nonetheless, when you have rank, or whatever the case, you have to, basically, exhort and comfort. If you break down, you got to build back up. As a father does his children, as a nurse does her children as well. We read that in an earlier verse. You see, that there's many avenues to this truth. Shit, like the brothers in the video in Dallas said, you don't just it's not just about calling the white man the devil, man, and screaming on the top of your lungs and stuff and condemning the world. It's just there's a code of conduct. Every one of us have to adhere to a code of conduct. And every now and then these videos come out, because brother, we need to hear these things. 12 verse, that you would walk worthy of the Most High, who hath called you unto his kingdom and glory. Right? That you would walk worthy. We have to walk worthy. This is why we're charged. Okay, by the apostles and the elders. Let's see, charged. It says right here. It says
Strong's G 3140, martureo. Martureo.
What does it say here? To implore. Right. Bear witness, testify, bear record. You see? These are the things, the brothers, the apostles and elders implore you. Even the members in your camp, they implore you. Okay? To walk a certain type of way. Right? Implore. You beg someone earnestly to do something. Okay, and basically that's that you would walk worthy of the Most High. That's that's what brothers are admonishing one another. Hey, walk worthy of the Most High, who hath called you unto his kingdom and glory. We know that we've been called. We just have to make our calling and election sure by being diligent. It says, for this cause also thank we the Most High without ceasing, because when ye received the word of the Most High, which ye heard of us, ye received it not as the word of men, but as it is in truth the word of the Most High, which effectually worketh also in you that believe. Okay, so the Apostle Paul saying that he thanks the Most High for those the church in Thessalonica. Okay, and that's the thing. You come into this truth, man. Hey, you pray for the brothers that come in. You pray for the believers, that the Heavenly Father has called them into the kingdom. Okay. And that when they hear you speak, they receive the word, okay, as not of men, but as the truth. That is the word of the Most High. We be thankful for the believers. Be thankful you have fruit in your camp. Be thankful that there's brothers coming in on the sidelines that are hearing, or that the people are watching the videos, and give praises, teach. Okay, the scriptures say the wicked Pharisees were shutting up the kingdom and not letting others come in. We can't do that. The scriptures say you shut the kingdom and don't suffer those to come in, and you're not even going in yourself. So you give praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for those that hear the word and see it not as me, not see you not as a man, but they see you as as a leader. And it is the truth. And the same spirit that works in you works in them. You see, there's a certain respect among the whole body. You got to be mindful of everyone. Even the little ones, even those who are at home watching, like how you at one time you were watching. You see, this pertains to nowadays. You see? So, these are a couple words, okay, from the Apostle Paul to the church of Thessalonica, man. And the Apostle Paul spoke, many different things about conduct. Okay? This is I was gonna bring out more scriptures, but I think I'll get one more in it out. It says, this is 1 Timothy 3:15. But if I tarry long, that thou mayest know how thou oughtest to behave thyself in the house of the Most High. Right. So you have to read the scriptures. Take heed to the apostles and elders. Continue thou in the doctrine. And behave yourself, uprightly in the house of the Most High, which is the church of the living power, the pillar and ground of the truth. Okay, this is the church, okay, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay, on the earth. So you have to know how to behave yourself, man. Okay, this is Great Millstone, man. This is the church of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the true power of Israel. Okay, the Hebrew God. This is the truth uncut. So you must know how to behave yourself in the sanctuaries, wherever they may be, whatever city, whatever state, whatever country. Okay, and the Apostle Paul wrote, unto the different churches. So we must take heed, and hey, we believe the Apostle Paul's back, the elders are back, everyone's back in their place. Okay, and everyone's going to play their lot. Lord willing, it's for salvation. And we believe that, the Great Millstone holds the bulk of the elect, and the followers that watch the videos and fellowship and we've come together for a reason. This is a spiritual gathering. I always say that to the Spirit. This is a spiritual gathering. Okay? So Lord willing, this was edifying, Lord willing, it was some skillful adding. Okay? Because, the elders is, they're, hey, brothers, apostles and elders they're a hard act to follow, but Lord willing, this was, it was edifying. Okay, I want to say shalom.